Hi guys, 18 Dapper here. It's a big one. It's a local derby, Yorkshire derby. It's Doncaster Rovers versus Barnsley. Friday night, Keepmoat Stadium, and we're on Sky. Let's get this video started. So it's a big local derby, near the top of the table, Doncaster Rovers versus Barnsley. This is my match preview. If you're new to match previews, the format, we look at previous meetings, current form, a player focus, so we'll look at our Doncaster Rovers player, my opinion of the one to watch for the opposing team, and then finally, everybody loves it, good old score prediction at the end. So on to previous meetings, we've seen each other a lot in our history. 74 times. So this will be the 75th time we play each other. Donny slightly edging it at the minute, 27 wins, 23 draws and 24 defeats. Looking at more recent seasons, not played each other for a while until this season. 2014-15 season, it was an away draw and a home victory for Donny. And then in the 15-16 season, it was all even, one win and one defeat. And then earlier on this season, very good game, very entertaining game to watch. That finished 1-1 at Barnsley. So recent history been very, very tight. 1-1, 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 1-1. So not many goals in it. Very evenly matched teams. I did go to the away game, so if you do want to watch that, the link to that will be in the top corner of your screen now. As I said, very entertaining game, good advert for League One football. Looking at the League One table, decent reading for both teams really. Much better for Barnsley, up in second place. Sunderland got a game in hand on them, but even if they win that, they can't overtake them. Barnsley guaranteed second place after the games in hand have been played, so in a very good position. Looking a little bit further down, not too much further down, in sixth place sit Donny, a game in hand over Charlton above them. Again, it's a 10-point gap. Charlton have opened that gap up really, really well. Earlier on in the month, we had an opportunity to overtake Charlton, and our form has been stuttering, which has meant Charlton have been able to pull away. Luckily for us, teams below us, form hasn't been great either, and we're still a point in front of Peterborough with a game in hand over those. So if we win the game against Bristol Rovers at home, which I think we should, 4-point gap between us and Peterborough, which is very nice late on in the season. So for me, that last playoff spot is the only one to play for now, and it's any one of those on the screen for me between Fleetwood, outside chance, but definitely Coventry, Blackpool and Peterborough in the mix for that final playoff spot. So it's going to be an interesting end to the season. Just mentioned current form. Donny's not very good. Draw, defeat, draw, defeat, draw. The last draw though, I'd have taken that away at Blackpool on Tuesday night. We went 1-0 down. Tommy Rowe scored an absolute screamer to make it 1-1. Very happy with that. Barnsley, their form is unreal in the league. 3 draws, 2 wins in the last 5. But as I say, fantastic run of form in the league. The last time Barnsley got defeated was the 8th of December at Wycombe. So 17 league games without defeat. That is some going. Well done, Barnsley. On to Donny. As I mentioned, good result on Tuesday. Blackpool pushing for the playoffs. Difficult conditions. The pitch looked more like a beach than grass. But both teams have got to play on it. And a 1-1 draw. As far as I can tell from the reports and what people have said, it was a fair result, could have gone either way. Peterborough lost on Tuesday night to Wimbledon, who we got defeated by on Saturday, and that has just given us that 1-point gap with the game in hand. Barnsley, good result on Tuesday as well, a 0-0 draw at home to Sunderland, who are doing well in the league, and as I mentioned, that keeps them 4 points behind, even though they've got a game in hand. On to player focus. He scored the equalising goal on Tuesday night, so figured I'd have a little bit of a chat about Tommy Rowe. 28 appearances this season, 4 goals, 2 assists. Fantastic goal on Tuesday night, turn, and when he hits a ball, it stays hit. But he's had a tough season this season, suffered a hamstring injury. Vicky suffered a hamstring injury early on, but when he is in the team, it does give us a different angle and a different way of attacking. I like him. I think he's a good player, just a little bit injury prone, and coming towards the end of his career, I think, but a good asset to have. I think he's a good player to come off of the bench. One to watch for Barnsley, I'm going for Cauley Woodrow. Joined on loan from Fulham in August in 2018, and that was ahead of a permanent move in January. And Kiefer Moore is out injured for the rest of the season, so for me, Barnsley are going to be looking towards Cauley for their attacking threat and their goals. He hasn't appeared twice. I think he's appeared 29, so a little bit of a typo on there. We have scored 14 goals and 1 assist, so he is their one to watch for me. I'm sure it's 29 appearances. And finally, the score prediction, what everybody enjoys. It's going to be a tight game. 2 teams. If it's anything like the away fixture, it was a very, very enjoyable game. It was one of those nervy ones where it was just attack after attack. Very good for the neutral. Hopefully, it's a similar game because we're on Sky. Good advert for League One. But the home advantage, I think it may help us out. And I'm going for a 2-1 to Donny. Come on, give us the bragging rights. If you've enjoyed this, big thumbs up for us, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow night in the Matchday vlog.